So we broke up last Thursday, and I I did it, which is kind of funny. Um, and I don't. It's like I knew that I needed to do it at that moment, and I'm trying to like trust what I felt in that moment, but definitely don't feel that way. Um, definitely don't feel that way anymore. Um,
Should I do the NoFap if I'm not gonna have sex for the next 4 fucking years of my life?
it sucks, and I don't know. Don't really need to go outside if I don't want to. Got like Grubhub and whatever.
Thank you.
I don't know. I just feel like I feel like it's happening, and I feel like I'm on the precipice of just like a low point in my life. Like I don't. I know that feeling like right before things like become bad, and this is like it. You know, where I start to like not exercise and I like drink a ton of Dr. Pepper. You know, and I don't shop for myself, and I don't like talk to anybody. And it's like a cycle, you know, like you do one bad thing, it makes you feel bad, and so you feel like you deserve to feel bad, and so you do something else that's bad, and yeah, I just it sucks, and it doesn't seem fair. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a fair world when this kind of thing happens, and I think that's why I play like Destiny so much. When you're playing Destiny or you're playing like a game, there are like rules, and like if you memorize the rules, and if you're like good enough like at mastering the game, then like the world will always be fair. And like if you die, it's like that's your fault. And you kill another player, like you did it right. Depending on what kind of character you choose to be, you have like all these different powers, but like all the different characters like kind of have like checks and balances on each other, you know? So like one character is like really good at shutting down like another type of character. What I like so much about Destiny is it really incentivizes like teamwork, and if you can like communicate with teammates and get like a good group going, like it's really really fun to do that, and it works really well, and you get way better at it. It's just a fun way to just kind of like I don't know, like connect with people you wouldn't expect to like be friends with. Like it's really really funny and weird to like think that I have like friends online whose like names I don't know, but I know that they work for like oil companies, or like they're like kids in high school who like talk about their weird friends, and like their moms leave them at home with like microwave burritos. It's like bizarre and weird, and I like it, but it's not a real relationship, you know? It's like it's just for fun, and it's just kind of something I do to like pull a little absurdity into my life. But I'm looking at it now, and I'm realizing like shit, like I can't do that forever, you know? Like that's a funny like jokey way to like spend a night. Like, oh man, like I was listening to these kids like talk about their home ec teacher somewhere in Arkansas. I'm like, that's really funny and cool that I get to just experience that. But that's not like really knowing a person. And I'm scared. Like I'm scared that like that's gonna become my life. Like that's just the best I can hope for, and I can feel myself like being pulled like into that cycle, you know. Destiny is like one big cycle. Like there's not a whole lot of stuff to do in the game. You just like you do it all, and then every week it like resets and like wipes the slate clean, so you can go do the stuff you already did to like get more stuff. And so it's just this like endless kind of like grind to like you do it over and over again, and you hope that like you make a little bit of progress little by little. And I mean, that's not the way you want to live. It's kind of fun if you're doing it with the right attitude, but I can't have that just be like my whole thing. Hopefully it's not.